Hello everyone and welcome to a very special Valhalla Productions video. As you may have guessed, this is not you, Heinrich, but you are joined by Mrs. Hein. So we are going to have a very special video today, and I'm going to take a crack at this video recording software and tell you a little bit about my experience with Minecraft and go through a new world with you and just cause a lot of mischief and mayhem because that's always fun. Okay, so we're just going to title this, let's see here, we're going to be lame. New World 1. See what we get. Alright, so it's making a world. Let's hope we get a good one. Fingers crossed, guys, fingers crossed. And we have a... saving chunks. We have a... snow biome. Okay. Well, I have a lot of experience with snow biomes because that's usually where I spawn. Snow biomes are pretty much good for one thing and one thing only, and that's just resources and trees. Mainly because you really don't want to try and start a farm or anything here because nothing's really going to grow. And well, you have cattle and other animals that roam here, so I guess it's good for food resources as well. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just collecting some wood, and all you have to do is go over to the tree and click the blocks with your left mouse, and that will chop down the tree blocks for you. The good thing about Minecraft is you can pretty much take any item in your inventory and use it to chop down trees. So as you can see, I'm using wood blocks to take down wood blocks. So it's not really that technically advanced, and that's great for a player like me who's very much a gamer novice. I tend to rage quit a lot, which means, I get frustrated and just never want to play the game again. To give you an idea of how bad I was, I rage quitted on The Sims because I couldn't understand the world. And I know that's pretty bad. So, Minecraft has been my my happy home as far as gaming is concerned, and I've been playing it for at least 7 months now, and I'm loving every minute of it. Well, except for the monsters. I could do without the monsters. I think we all could. So I have about 14 pieces of wood right now. And one thing I would suggest to new players, particularly those like me that just take them a while to figure out how to play a game, when you start to create your hidey holes, is what they call them, basically little hideouts at night, to stay away from the monsters, do it near your spawn point, because the last thing you want to do is go through the game, have a lot of materials in your inventory, and get killed. And then your spawn point's on the other edge of the world. And then you have to find out where you died. And that's just a lot of a headache. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make a little beacon here. That way we know where our spawn point is. And we can get back to it. But for right now, since we do have a lot of daylight left, there's the sun. So we probably have about, let's see, 2 or 3 more minutes. We're going to go ahead and we're going to find some materials to help us live the night. So what I'm going to do is take the wood and put it in my crafting bench, and you can separate the wood blocks by right-clicking. And, oh, sorry. Novice mistake. Wood blocks, the wood itself, the main wood chunks, they're really not useful unless you're actually going to build with them. What I like to do is convert them into wood planks, because that you can actually use to create things, including this first item, which is a crafting table. Crafting tables, along with torches, will be your best friend, because you can use them to create a lot of different items. As you can see, this crafting space right here is very limited. Can't do too much, so we have to make crafting tables. I like making several sets because it helps you have a spare and you can take it with you. Also, if you make the wood planks in a line of 2, you can make sticks. Sticks are also very versatile, and you can use that to make torches and basically anything like a handle. Think about it like a handle. So we're going to place our crafting table right here by our little beacon. And we're going to go ahead and make some wood tools. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to have to go get some more wood because I used it all up. That's always a good idea, to always keep some wood in your inventory and not do what I just did and make them all into sticks and then you don't have any wood. So, again, the main thing you want in Minecraft is wood, and you also want, for your first night, you want coal. Coal will be great because you can use it to heat things in your furnace, which we'll do furnace later. And you also use them for torches. And torches are great because it gives you a source of light. So I'm not going to go after that little sapling. I'm not that desperate for saplings. But I do want to... I'll leave it. But I do need to make some tools. So again, you're just going to take the wood block, put it in the center or any one of these squares, and make wood planks. You get 4 wood planks per wood block, and we're going to make some tools. So we have, first thing we're going to make is a wood sword. I personally don't like the wood swords because they're just way too flimsy. A lot of the wood items are just very temporary. Don't want to use them for a very long period of time. They're basically just their first night tools. So we made a pickaxe and a shovel and an axe, and we're going to go and put those there. I'm just going to save myself some time, and we're going to make a wood chest because just in case we die, which is always inevitable in Minecraft that you're going to die at least once, we have all of our gear safely stored by our beacon. So let's go ahead and put all this extra stuff in here, and we're just going to go with our rudimentary tools, our sword, pickaxe, shovel, and our wood axe. So let's go find some materials. Let's start over here. See what we can find. We're looking for coal at the moment. Coal is normally found up in the mountains, basically where there's any kind of stone. Coal will be your best friend. As I said before, I tend to equate a lot of that term to a lot of things in Minecraft. Just because as a novice player you want as much material and resources as you can get your hands on. Okay, let's use the shovel. That's what we made the shovel for. Let's use the shovel. Okay, and then we're going to switch over to the pickaxe. Now you notice under the sword and the, now all 3 of the first items, we have a green bar. The green bar is the health of the item, and we want to keep an eye on that because if we get rid of that green bar, then we are not going to have an item anymore. So it's always good to keep replacements in your chest, as well as materials to make said replacements, which is why we got all that wood earlier. And I'm not really finding much of anything in terms of coal in this mountain, so, but we did find some cobblestone, which will be helpful later. So let's get out of here. And and for those of you that are new to Minecraft, okay, we're not going to go down the hole. Those of you new to Minecraft, the keys that we're using to move around are the W, S, A, and D. W moves you forward, S moves you back, A moves you to the left, D moves you to the right, and the spacebar is what you use to jump. I know this is probably very dull for those of you that actually know Minecraft, but we're gonna get those key rules out there. Okay, so the black spots over there are coal. Let's get over to the coal area. Hoppity hop. And we're going to push down the shift key, and we're going to peek around the corner. The shift key is really good because that way you don't fall down the ravine and you can still move and do what you need to do. Okay, and let's go this way, and we're going to dig a little bit further in, and then make a sharp right, and hopefully we'll come out by the coal. And we did. Ta-da! Coal. Okay, now the good thing about the coal is that you only need 2 bits of material to make the coal, which means you actually don't need a crafting bench for that, which is great, just in case you're out in the wilderness or it's your first night and you just don't have the materials for a crafting bench. So let's collect as much as we can. Looks like it's a pretty good vein. My suggestion would be to make as many torches as you can. Always make extra, because even when you think an area is well lit, it probably isn't lit enough. Less is more when it comes to torches, particularly if you're in an exposed area and you don't want baddies to come and feast on your flesh. Oh no, I lost a piece of coal. That's no fun. Okay, as you can see, the sky's getting a little bit darker. It means the sun's going down. And when the sun goes down, that means it's hidey hole time. Okay, I'm not going to go after that stuff. It's hidey hole time. You have creepers and spiders and zombies and skeletons and goodness knows what else they have created to feast on you. So we're going to go ahead and go back to... Actually, we're not. We're going to stick around right here. This is a pretty good spot. Actually, no, we have to go back anyway because I don't have any wood. Scratch that. It's always good to have material for torches. And your first night. Is the tree going to let me go by? Thank you, Mr. Tree. Alright, where's my... It's not a very good beacon if you can't find it. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and make some torches. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to leave the dirt with us. We don't need... Yeah, okay. So let's make some torches. So torches are just coal on top, sticks on the bottom. I'm not going to use all of it. I would say maybe 28 is a pretty good start. Let's leave 10 coal for later. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this stuff away in our inventory. And wood, yeah, we don't need the dirt. Okay, so let's put some torches around. See, our beacon came in handy. Alright, so let's go ahead and dig this out. And hopefully there's no precipice down here. Now, as far as first night hidey holes, don't really want to get too elaborate, just because you're probably not going to stay there that long. So, what's the point of being super elaborate if you're not going to stay in that place very long? It's mainly just to get through the first night, not get eaten by evil things, and just survive. So, actually, I'm going to go ahead and put that back. Don't know why I took it off. Alright, so let's see how we're going to do this. Trying to come up with a logical way to design this area. And a lot of times you'll just end up digging into the ground for a first hidey hole. And I'm out of stuff. Now, like in real life, dirt is not the best item to build with because it is easily destroyed. As you can see, I'm just beating on it and I'm getting little dirt chunks. So it's always better to build with stone. Stone's the best. Or stone, cobblestone, wood if you must, although like dirt it is very weak, blow-upable, if that's a word, blow-upable. Okay, let's go ahead and plug in that last part there. Let's go back to our chest, get some planks out, and oh, excuse me, get some planks out, and we are going to make ourselves a door. Now, I know I'm getting super fancy for our first hidey hole, but I like my doors. I like being assured that I'm not going to be eaten in the middle of the night. It's always a good idea. And we're going to use our 32 stone tablet, cobblestone blocks we got earlier, and we're going to make ourselves the roof. Oops. Okay, we're going to have to get rid of that one. Now, as you can see, our pickaxe is getting a little bit on the dull side, so we're probably going to have to replace that soon. And I hear a chicken. So that means chicken tomorrow. If he wants to come in here and be a snack, that's cool with me. Alrighty. Oh, and we have our zombies there. First little baddie that we've seen in Minecraft. Zombies are, I would say they're the weakest of the monster breeds. Mainly just because they don't really drop that much. What the? Oh, hello, chicken. I guess he heard me asking for him, and he offered himself up. That's okay with me. I got food now. Alright, so let's finish up the roof. It doesn't look like I'm gonna have enough. Darn it. Well, we have enough for most of the roof. I'm gonna have a little bit of a skylight going on here. Alright, so let's put the chicken away and the feather. And let's go ahead and light up our hidey hole. It's not much of a point since there's an open roof, but I like things to be bright. That's just a personal thing. And we will eventually move this to the top. That way we have a little bit more room to maneuver. It is quite cramped right now. But I think that will be for another episode. So, oops. Be another episode. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and fill in this hole and wait out the night. Okay. I will see you guys later.